Welcome to Tiny Social's Teachable Moments podcast, stories for and about teachers. My name's Stephen Jarnick, and I'm the creator of Tiny Social. For anyone who's not familiar with us, we provide free resources to teachers in 10 countries who want to inspire their students to make the world a little better place by creating micro-social enterprises and donating the proceeds to charity. You can learn more about us by visiting our website at tinysocial.org. Today's podcast is titled 31 Teachers Share What Separates Good Principals from Great Ones. It was written in April 2024 by Elizabeth Mulvahill for We Are Teachers. First point, they treat us like professionals. Our principal has my back. He takes the brunt of parent and student complaints and issues and has a default mode to trust the teacher. He does his job, acts like a professional, and treats me like a professional. He allows me to vent without fear of retribution. Camera B. My principal does what he can to protect us from initiatives that are not helpful for our students or school. Lynn O. When a parent complains, she comes and observes my class, tells me positive things she sees, gives me an opportunity to explain why I have my class set up the way it is, and then gives constructive feedback. Heather S. Second point, they see us and recognize our individual gifts. Our principal highlights a Teacher of the Week on the announcements. She shares details about us and plays our walk-up song, Camera B says. Every staff meeting, they share specific examples of stuff they have seen teachers do that they love and think could help others. It's been nice to see everyone get recognized for their strengths. And that's by Melanie K. And our principal leaves random dry erase marker notes on our doors and handwritten notes in our boxes by Adrian B. I had a principal who seemed like he wasn't paying attention, but then would say things that showed he really knew us. He valued our hard work and had our backs and supported us. That's by Lynn O. And finally, we do High Five Friday. These paper hands are always in the mailbox room, and teachers write thank you notes on them. Our principal reads the names out every Friday morning, and then the teachers or staff place them around our doors to display them once received. By Lisa M. They surprise us. Our principal comes around occasionally with a treat cart stocked with coffee, water, tea, and snacks. And that's from Christy W. And he brings us donuts on the last workday of the month, says Chris N. We get room service from time to time. Our principal puts a hotel door hanger on our doorknob. It has drink and snack choices for us to choose from and a preferred delivery time. The next day we get our room service order, Carla B. says. They organized a couple of food trucks to come to the school for lunch during an in-service day, says Bethany U. And our principal grills hot dogs for Weenie Wednesday. That's from Gabriel C. Next up, they maintain open communication. He calls up randomly to ask if we'd like him to take over for a few minutes so we can have a break. He's really good at taking the pulse of the staff and seems to know where and when he's needed and welcome, says Lori D. My principal doesn't do blindsides. If I'm called to her office, she tells me why I'm being called so I know I'm not in trouble, says Amy J. Our principals are so welcoming and inviting. When our students came back after quarantine, they made the rounds to every room to welcome them back and introduce themselves. That alone goes a long way. It's from Jessica S. My principal is kind and says hello, asks how we are, asks our opinion, and listens, according to Lynn B. I have appreciated handwritten notes of appreciation and feedback on things I did well during an observation, says Kristen G. My principal notices who is working and working hard and acknowledges them. A thank you or I appreciate your hard work goes a long way, according to Jennifer R. Our principal listens. He trusts us to do what is right, even if it may be different than what our district wants. Also, he respects teachers and doesn't have meetings to just have meetings, according to Aaron M. He makes us laugh, does not micromanage, is a very easygoing, sincere, kind person. He actually listens to what we have to say, says Kathy M. And next up, they give the gift of time. Our AP offered to teach a class period of our choosing for us. It was so awesome. He asked what they were studying and planned his own lesson and everything, says Patty H. We get late coupons, allowing us to come in at 8 instead of 7:30, and or leave early coupons, allowing us to leave at 2:45 instead of 3:15, says Lori G. Our principal lets us leave as soon as buses pull out on Friday and gives us extra lunchtime on SP Day, says Christy W. And I appreciate the flex time our principal gives us. If we stay late for meetings, we can leave early the same amount of time as long as it doesn't require a sub. And we get to leave early on a Friday after an evening event during the week, says Joanna G. And the last category, they let us have fun together. We just had March Madness, and it was so much fun. We have Wednesday challenges, something easy, and if you participate, you get to wear jeans and win cool prizes, says Sue H. Our principal organized a game of Marshmallow Mafia. It was totally hilarious. There's a link to check it out. You can't do that. And that's from Laura C. We have had a chili cook-off and a cake contest, says Bonnie K. And Angela F. says, our principal sponsors monthly potlucks. Very cool. We have a wellness days, Wednesdays during our lunch hour. We have participated in kickball, teacher trivia, meal trucks, and spa day. In addition, throughout the week, we have an ongoing bingo game with prizes of $10 gift cards to local businesses. These small hour-long activities have boosted our morale and team spirit so much. It is really worth it, says Nancy S. And lastly, my principal also organized a wellness PD day. We had the option to rotate through stations, free massage, free massage, a session with a life coach, a mile-long walk through the school created by our librarian, and reading and music in the listening center, stretching sessions, and meditation, says Olivia B. So that's it for today. Thanks for listening, and see you next time on Tiny Social's Teachable Moments.